Influencers are marketing products to you all the time. But have you noticed that influencer marketing is also a complete mess? Brands are pouring billions into partnerships with influencers of all sizes, hoping to tap into their massive followings. One minute your favorite influencer is showing off their morning coffee, and the next, they're promoting some skincare brand you've never heard of. It's starting to feel fake, right? Like, do they even use half the stuff they're promoting? We used to trust influencers because they felt like friends. Their recommendations felt real. But now, it feels like every post is just another ad. And honestly, it's getting hard to take them seriously. And it's not just you. Engagement is dropping, people are starting to scroll right past these posts, and those authentic connections influencers used to have, yeah, they're fading. There's a better way, and it's not about picking influencers with bigger followings or fancier posts. But first, you have to understand why every brand wants to exploit your favorite influencer. It feels like every influencer is constantly selling something. One day it's skincare, the next it's a protein shake, and the day after that, a VPN service. So why are brands still throwing money at influencers if it's starting to feel so fake? Simple, it's easy, it's fast, and it seems to be working. According to statistics, 69% of consumers trust the product recommendations they get from influencers. It looks like consumers are paying attention, liking the posts, and buying the products. Here's the catch though. Just because people say they trust influencers doesn't mean they're actually making informed purchases. How many times have you bought something because your favorite influencer recommended it, only to realize it wasn't that great? You might have heard of the de-influencing trend that emerged lately. People are starting to push back, questioning the non-stop stream of sponsored content. They're realizing that just because an influencer recommends something, it doesn't mean it's worth the money. And with every new promotion, both brands and influencers are losing the very thing that made them valuable in the first place, your trust. And that's where this whole system starts to collapse. Brands aren't just investing in influencers because it's easy. They've fallen for the influencer illusion. Take a look at this sponsored post Kylie Jenner published for Crumble Cookies. It gathered 1.5 million likes and was viewed over 42 million times. Those numbers are almost impossible to crank up for any brand on social media without paying huge money for ads. Granted, Crumble probably paid a lot for a sponsored post on Kylie's account too, but apart from a social media reach, they got something much more valuable. They got influence. They got access to the perceived connection and trust Kylie has built with her audience over the years. When Kylie recommends something, millions of people believe in it, and that's what brands are really paying for, trust. And that's exactly what illusion is all about. Brands see numbers like this and think, if we can just get someone with that many followers to promote our product, we will have instant success. But the truth is, that kind of influence is rare. Kylie can be really upfront about the product she's promoting because of reach and influence will generate results for the brand. But when content creators with less influence trying to play by the same rules, it falls flat. These smaller influencers who make up the majority of the influencer market, they don't have the same trust capital with their audience. The more they promote, the more their audience starts questioning their motives. The influencer illusion convinces brands that they can push products to new eyes using influencers, but without the same level of trust and connection, all it does is actually annoy people. So, does this mean influencer marketing will be dead in a few years? No, but it will become invisible. Have you ever seen TikToks like this? This is Clean Talk, a community of creators on TikTok who regularly publish videos where they're cleaning their homes in a very aesthetically pleasing way. One of the very popular formats there are quick montages of cleaning shower doors or carpets that show you the before and after state and please your inner OCD. But apart from being an idle thing to watch at 3 a.m., they do one more thing extremely well. Have you noticed how many products the creator used on the videos I showed you a second ago? 14. But did it feel like an ad? Not really. That's because the products blend seamlessly into the content. They're just there. You see them being used, but they're not the focus. This is invisible influence. It's not about big, bold sponsorships or influencers telling you to buy this right now. Instead, it's about integrating products into content so naturally that you don't even think about it as an ad. The creator is just living their life and the product happens to be part of it. Think about it. When you see someone casually using a product like it's just part of their routine, it doesn't feel forced, now does it? It feels real, and that's exactly why it works. People are more likely to engage with this kind of content because it's not interrupting their experience. It feels authentic, and as a result, it builds trust without feeling like a sales pitch. And this is where smaller influencers really have an edge. Their content feels personal, real. They don't need to shout about a product to get you to notice it. And the result? Their audience trusts them more. Invisible influence works because it respects the audience intelligence. It doesn't hit you over the head with an ad, but it still gets the message across. It feels like a natural part of the content, and that's exactly what people want these days. So the key here, brands need to stop thinking about how loud they can be and start focusing on how seamlessly they can fit into the content. Less noise, more trust. That's the future of influencer marketing. What do you think of influencer marketing nowadays? Love it? Hate it? Comment below and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more of the hottest tea on influencer marketing.